Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. So I have this video I'm going to right now I'm gonna do for y'all young women. So this video is for the young women. So if you're a man or a young man, you may exit stage left. This video is for my women, and I wanted to help y'all young women to understand your menstrual. So yeah, all right, without further ado, let's get started. Whew. Now, I will give you a personal story at the end, so stay tuned for that. So, the one thing I am going to say, your menstrual is something you have every once a month. And think now your menstrual is important. All right. One of the things with your menstrual is just a monthly cycle you go through. Now, one of the things you could use either one, pads or tampons or other alternatives. That's one. All right. You do get cramping pains. You can use from Motrin, Tylenol, Aleve, but then sometimes you can ask your doctor and your doctor can prescribe you something. Now, I'm not a medical physician. I'm just telling you that. Your medical physician can prescribe you something. My medical physician has prescribed to me Naproxen. Naproxen works for me because it gets rid of my pain and it works. So that's that's that. But check with your local physician and see what will work for you for your cramping pains. That's one. And number five, you will get bloating. Will get bloated. Your face will be bloated. Your bust will be bloated. Your stomach will be bloated, and your legs will be bloated. So, like things that you know you're known for wearing during the week, you might not can't get in because one, you're bloated. Your fingers are bloated. Now, let me tell you how I know. I know your fingers are bloated. You'll know your fingers are bloated or when you're trying to put a ring on. And if you is it a ring that you usually wear, your fingers are bloated. I haven't worn no jewelry on my fingers none this week. Why? Because I know I'm on my menstrual and I know my fingers are bloated. That's that. Now I probably will wear earrings and thing, but that would be it. Now, one thing about with your menstrual, you're going to be hungry a lot. Let's just say you're a person that don't eat a lot. Okay, that's me. I don't eat a lot, even though I need to lose some weight. I don't eat a lot. So what I do, I'm going to eat a lot. You're gonna eat a lot doing your how I can say you're gonna eat a lot doing your menstrual. That's one thing. You're just going to eat a lot. The only thing I can advise when you eat a lot, try to eat some vegetables, or if you're always hungry, eat a lot of fruit. That's what I eat. I eat fruit. I eat from plums to pineapple to apples. And then let's say you're hungry in the middle of the night. That you're gonna be hungry a lot. So that's always have your parents or prepare you something for the middle of the night just in case you get up hungry. Now if you're thirsty a lot, I always say drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water, drink a lot of Gatorade. You can have a few drinks, but don't drink nothing harsh or dark. I'm just saying. That works. Now, another thing that will work for you during your period is the following. Your period, what really helps me at one point in time with my period, as you get older, you get different symptoms, and then your cramping pains get worse. Now, sometime, I'm going to get on those in a minute. Sometime your cramping pains can get so harsh that you're hurting. Now, I can actually tell you from personal experience, When I'm hurting, I eat apple juice. I eat apples or applesauce. Now, applesauce will calm down your cramps if they are very bad. You eat enough. You eat a bowl of applesauce, not a lot of it. Just put probably about 2 cups of 1 cup and 1/8 of a in a bowl. That will be enough. That's how much you get the ones in the little packets. That would be enough for you as well. But yeah, that will be enough for you. Now, that would be great. Now, another thing that will calm down your cramps, I won't say a very hot bath, a hot warm bath. A hot warm bath does the trick. And it like make sure where you find out where your cramps are coming from. Get in that tub, take a bath before you ever get out. I stay up in there for a good 45 minutes, and I let the hot water smooth my stomach, and it stays like that real good during that time, and it works. It works. That method works in thing. Now let's get started. Let me start on your cramps in general. Now your cramps can happen one day, and it can last 2 days, or it can last 3 days. Now in some instance, your cramps, you can have cramps all the way until your period goes off. Yeah, that can happen. Now, as we are talking about when your period goes off, it takes a while for your pH balance up in there to lathers out, to smooth out and stuff. So make sure you go to the doctor because sometimes you might get a yeast infection after having your period. Sometimes it's not that it's mild, it's not that bad, but sometimes it works. Now, sometimes you might get a itch down there during that time. It sometimes it will go away. You just have to give it time. But yeah, the other thing is I feel like make sure you have the appropriate undies to wear when you have your period. I wear thick underwear. Let me say it again. I wear thick underwear, spandecky like underwear, and it helps a lot. Now, do I feel that do I feel like sometimes we do things that we shouldn't do while we're on our period? Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. Like, because sometimes you have those menstrual, I would call them the menstrual mood swings. None other, I don't get it, but my sister gets them. She has those menstrual mood swings, and watch out for your menstrual mood swings. That means you're very moody. You're very on. You're very moody. You'll get into an argument. You scream. You yell at folks. So you better if you know it's coming on, and somebody don't know you have these mood swings, you might want to warn them. I'm just saying. All right, that's that one. Now I'm going to get into my personal story. Let me just say this. If you don't want to hear this personal story, you may exit now. But I think my personal story will educate some of y'all who are parents and how to deal with it when when it's somebody younger. All right. When I was about 8 years old, I received my menstrual. Yes, I was 8 years old when I got my menstrual. I was only in the fourth grade. Let's get that straight. I was only in the fourth grade when I got my menstrual. And I did not know what was happening until my mom told me. And I was very young. I can actually tell y'all, I was very young. And that was when I got my first menstrual. I was the only girl in the school who got their menstrual very young. Now, My advice for parents, if you have your child and her menstrual comes on while she's kind of still developing but young, y'all, let me give you this. Always have her back, because some always have her back, and make sure you write a note and let the teachers know what is going on. My mom was there with me, and my mom was taught fourth grade for about 30 years, and she was there with me. And as I grew up, teachers knew who I was because of my mom. My mom would call and tell me, hey, she's on her da 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 this month. You're gonna have to let her go to the bathroom when she needs to go to the bathroom. So the teachers, as I grew up, only in the fourth grade, knew I have to go to the bathroom at a certain time. They go, oh, Alicia, I think it's time for you to go to the bathroom. They like kids just thought, oh, I was going to get a shot. One of the teachers was taking me to get a shot, put a shot at me. They just let everybody just thinking, oh, I have had a medical condition and I was going to get a shot and stuff. That was it. So because of me and my mom expressed to the nurse, we need something like this to benefit our young girls. Y'all, let me tell you this. When you get to middle school, and this is what they do now in my home state in the middle school, the nurses they have these classes, one for boys, one for girls. The girls will get a they have this program for the girls and boys be in one area, girls is in another. Girls is in the library, boys is in the cafeteria, and they are learning about their body and what the girls are learning. They will give these girls a little pamphlet book. It has a pamphlet book. It's this pretty little satin little bag where the boys can't tell what's in it, and they give them to them, and it's telling the girls about the different develop what when they develop. When they develop and things, what's happening to their bodies and everything. And I just thought that was I think they still do it, but what was so special about it, it was like they giving samples of none other, not tampons, sample of pads. They did not do the sample of tampons. They did the samples of Always pads, and that was that. And what was so special about it, Always gave the schools in these packaging, always made these packaging for them, and they will have coupons for that. Now, if your school don't have that, then y'all need to reach out. But I know my home school actually did that and thing, but it helped a lot of girls to know about their body and know about the menstrual cycle. I hope my little short personal story kind of helped y'all. And I hope the tips will help some of y'all mothers and y'all young women and y'all older women who do get period, who get y'all menstruals. Let me just put it that way. Menstruals. I hope this is very helpful. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to